Let's go, man. I'm absolutely buzzing. We're in the FA Cup final and we've absolutely touched City. Yes, it was only 1-0, but there was a lot more to that game, which we'll go through in a minute. Let's go. Where do I start? Let's first of all say Tuchel and Pep came out of the tunnel holding hands. Fair enough. But look, let's be real. Tuchel touched Guardiola today. He touched him. Tactically spot on. And you can argue even the players he chose, spot on. We won the game. We did. But look, let me start with who I think was man of the match. The Italian Barry White. None other than the Italian Barry White. Do you know why I call him that name? Because usually he struggles to get out of gear, right? He's in laid-back settings all the time. But today, he was a dictator. Yeah, man. He was an absolute dictator. Call him Museveni, call him the Robert Mugabe. He was a dictator. Stalin, that was Jorginho, man. He was having it his own way. Today, out of possession, in possession, superb. He even touched on his Brazilian roots, man. Samba setting sometimes on the ball, doing pirouettes and everything. He ran the show today. And when he's like that, he's an absolute general, a leader in midfield. Absolutely superb. I've cussed you enough times this season and last season and the season before that. But today, you were absolutely superb. And when you play like that, you've definitely got a place in our team. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely superb. I don't want to hear anyone else say any other names for man of the match. Yes, we can have nominees, but as far as I'm concerned, he gets it easy. 100% Jorginho. Who else was brilliant today? Rudiger. Yeah, let's start with him, actually, because I have had a problem with him. Everyone knows back to that game last year, West Ham away. I say it all the time, when we lost 3-2 due to his stupidness, yeah? The two goals, right? One way he slices it out for a corner unnecessarily on his left foot, then they score from that corner. The other one's the last one, when he's let one of the guy with one of the most dangerous left foots in our league, Yarmolenko, cutting on his left foot, and he acted all surprised when he banged it bottom bins, yeah? Since then, he has refined his stupidness. He's refined his awkwardness, his unorthodoxness, if that's a word, yeah? He's refined it. He's channeled it. This guy is absolutely superb these days. He's channeled it. His aggression, perfect. He's not as rash as he used to be. He looks like he's coming in like a bull in a china shop, but actually, he has it right. He's spot on. He knows where he's going. It's absolutely brilliant, man. Well done, Rudiger, today. Silva, well done, my friend. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. You know, you're an old, wily old fox these days. Do you know what I'm saying? The Brazilian boss man, Thiago Silva. Of course he's going to play like that. The right place, the right time, commanding. Love it. Well done, my friend. But look, speaking of the defence, let's talk about Kepa. Kepa Arrizabalaga. Do you know why I call him that name? Because he's looking like he's back there. Slick back hair. A bit of an arrogance about it, confidence, like a Hajir said on the match reaction, carrying his chest up here, chin up here, yeah? Kepa was on it today. And I think that early save from that Jesus shot kind of helped him. It was a springboard. But look, I'm coming for all of you that tweeted negatively about him beforehand. Yes, we all make mistakes. That's the beauty of football. We get things wrong. We all do. It's inevitable. You can't always be right. But let's get it out there. The negativity for Kepa pissed me off. We had already lost. We're not getting a clean sheet. Yes, you can scrutinise the decision by all means, but just be careful how you're saying it, because it's almost like you wanted us to lose, because you would be right with Kepa making a mistake or howlers or whatever you want to say. But look, I know that's not the case, but look, when you look back on these tweets, man, it's funny, man, when you actually look back, and now the amount of people holding L's, I want to see bare apologies for the timeline. I had to say, can we back our boy now when he got confirmed as actually started? Can we back him? Do you know what? I'll go one further. He plays the FA Cup final. He does. He does. I'm not saying his performance today was absolutely stupendous, but it was good. It was good. Who else played well today? Mason Mount, Mason Money Mount, or Mason Manos, as my good friend Rob Pratley says. So if you don't understand that nickname, he is inevitable. Manos. Get it? But no, he was absolutely brilliant today. And especially in that drab first half where we were struggling to get into gear, he looked like the only player that was willing to take players on, have shots, and force chances. Do you know? He wasn't scared of losing the ball. And I love that about Mace. Industrious performance today. And I'm guessing he got taken off early because of Brighton on Tuesday. Well played, Mace. Kante, defensively, you did pretty well, but I'd say it was a bit of an average performance for you. We were talking in the watch-along chat with others watching it. Wasn't world-class, wasn't vintage, but good enough, mate. Good enough. Ben Chilwell. Benjamin Chilly B. Chilwell. Unbelievable, mate. Well played. Composure, ice cold. Aerial ability, superb. Up and down that wing like you'd never believe. Just being dangerous. Superb off the ball. He was great today. Well done, Ben Chilwell. You've been very, very well. And that's why you've been very, very good. And that's why Alonso hasn't seen a minute. He hasn't seen a minute. It's a bit peak for Alonso, actually, at the moment. Reece James, well played, especially defensively. I felt like you could have got involved a little bit more, perhaps, but that's not really. I mean, I'm nitpicking there. It's still absolutely superb today. But it's funny, when you go back to watch along, you can see this. But Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner, I was saying at halftime to Ajir, these guys have got 10 minutes in my eyes. 10 minutes. If I took I'll give him a rocket and say, these are the biggest 10 minutes of your season. Right now, go and show me something else. And I thought that was probably their lot. And what did they do? 9 minutes 40 into the second half, they combined for the goal. Well played, lads. I mean, it was a cracking pass from Mason Mount, or Manos, should I say. Plays in, dash from the Incredibles. To be fair to him, I was saying we need to play the ball nice and early to Timo to get the best out of him. Otherwise, basically useless, not going to do anything for us. And that's what Mount did. He saw who it was and just played the ball. And that's what happens. He puts the afterburners on. He becomes Dash from the Incredibles. And that pass was almost, it was just about okay. And Ziyech does well to turn it into the back of the net. But Ziyech, my friend, you could have made that last 10 minutes a lot more stress-free. You had to score that other chance he had. You just had to. I mean, last 20 minutes, in fact. I think it was like 70-something when you had that chance. You had to just clip it over him and just knock it into the net. Knock it round him. It was easy, mate. You're one-on-one. But anyway, we're making steps in the right direction. And let this be a springboard for Chelsea Football Club for not only the Champions League semi-final. To get a top 4 spot, we had some very good results for us. The Desmond between Everton and Tottenham both dropped points out of the race, I'd say, both of them. Today, West Ham lost away at Newcastle. That's peak. So it's been a great weekend. Leeds play Liverpool. Hopefully they can take points off them on Monday. But look, we need to capitalise on this. We're in the FA Cup semi-final against either Leicester or Southampton. We'll find out tomorrow. We go into that as favourites, and we should do one better compared to last season. That wasn't good enough. We all know it. We're still hurting from that. We've got players that most of our squad were involved last season, yeah? So let them take that through. Let them be much, much, much better this time round, yeah? I can't wait for that date. I can't wait. Let this be a springboard for not just the Champions League semi-final. I mean, beating Real Madrid, we've got to do it. Come on, lads. And one thing, again, that's been reinforced to me, reiterated, is you don't question Tuchel. You let him run with his thoughts and what he's done. Whether he's at fault for this whole Tammy thing or not, who knows? I mean, I've seen people say it's the board. I've seen people say his treatment of Tammy's been terrible. But look, that aside, I mean, he's got every single decision spot on the pitch, really, hasn't he? I mean, he has been absolutely phenomenal. To beat Pep Guardiola like that, to control the game, Man City, unreal. Absolutely superb. I'm just absolutely gassed, as you can see. I keep saying absolutely because, I don't know, I'm just that gassed. But look, Chelsea are into another FA Cup final. It has been absolutely brilliant. The game itself was a little drab, but we did what we had to do. We made it boring at times against Man City, as you have to do. So Tuchel, like I said, spot on. Big up Mason Manos. Big up Jorginho. Big up Antonio Rudiger. Kepa Rizzo Bilbao. the Brazilian boss man, Thiago Silva. I hope his injury is not serious, but they were absolutely superb. Ben Chilwell, Reece James, well done. Like, actually, all the lads, well done. Yeah, all the lads, well done. I'm absolutely gassed. We're in another FA Cup final. Come on, Chelsea. Let's get a trophy.
Stress.